From deep in the heart of the AZ, Tucson, Arizona, it's DJ Peaches on TejanosBest.com.
I've never worked with a mariachi or anything like that, but I was like in local talent shows back home, and we always had influences in my life back home that, we'd have backyard parties or quinceañeras, and we had a club back home, the Wishing Well Club, and all the artists, they would all play there, from Roberto Pulido to La Sombra and Ram, and so any opportunity I had, I would go up there and sing with them.
Oh, wow.
So, and I just kind of, back home, there was a lady back home that did all our serenatas, that's who people would hire for the parties to go sing, and it was just her and her guitar, and bless her heart, she was at one of our barbecues one time, and I'm like, can you teach me how to play the guitar? And she told me, she goes, you know what, mija, if you don't waste my time, I will teach you. And I'm like, I'm not going to waste your time. I want to learn. So, no, she taught me a few notes. And from there, I took off by myself, and I'm not an expert. I'm not a professional, but I can accompany myself. I can't go up there and join a band or anything like that with the guitar, but I can accompany myself. So that's how I started with that. And I guess my influences like Yolanda del Rio, Rocío Dúrcal, and Laura Canales, I think all those ladies have that strong voice, and I think that's what I grew up listening to, and I love that. I really love that. And
your voice is really strong. I just,
thank you.
You have that real distinctive voice where when I hear your, a song, it's like, I know that's Missy. I could tell. And one of my favorite memories that I remember, you sang Happy Birthday to Me. You were at work, but I think where were you at work? I'm not sure, but you had your guitar.
I was at work.
Yeah.
I was at work like I am now. But I sang the Mañanitas to you on your birthday.
I remember
that's been like 2-3 years now.
I always remember that because I was like, oh, that's so sweet, because I knew you were at work, and I was like, gosh, I wouldn't even have the courage to even sing at work or anywhere.
I try to do that to my coworkers, and I got to send a shout out to all my coworkers because they're tuning in. But we're blessed here at my job to, we get together during our lunch breaks or whatever and have luncheons, and they know when it's birthday, when it's an upcoming birthday, they're ready. Missy, okay, they're not that, they're ready.
A big shout out to all your coworkers, and then we have Irma Rubio that's tuned in. We got Javi.
Yes, thanks to all the listeners.
Everyone.
Thank you all so much. Muchas gracias. I really appreciate all the love and support you guys have shown Missy throughout, my journey. Thank you so much. And without you guys, without the listeners, none of this is possible. And without you, Peaches, the DJs and all those, the promoters. Right now I have Miss Rosie Allison helping me out with the promotion, and oh my gosh, she's wonderful.
Yes, she is.
Shout out to Rosie. Thank you for all you do. And I'm blessed to have an audience and fans and friends and family that continue to support my music and continue to support my journey and let me live my dream, because this is what I love to do.
Now I want to talk next about your new single. That single, when I first heard it, I was like, wow. It just, I know it's a cover of Juan Gabriel song, yes. And then Laura Canales sang it, right?
Yes. Juan Gabriel wrote the song, and then in the early 80s, Laura recorded it, and Rocío Dúrcal has also recorded the song.
Oh, okay.
And but in the early 80s, Laura recorded it, and I love, I'm a big fan, a big idol of Miss Laura. So this is one of the songs I grew up singing to and playing on the guitar, and I'm like, I gotta have this song in my album. And I think that every album, if God willing, it's going to have either a Juan Gabriel, a cover song from him or her, because I love them. Juan Gabriel is a great composer, and I just love the way Laura would do her music. And then, my producer, Mr. Eddie Perez, has his own magic in there, and he's an awesome producer. He knows exactly what I'm listening, what I'm wanting in the song, and he does it. So, but this song, El Más Querido, is got some powerful lyrics. It talks about life, like everything in life has a beginning and an end. Mm-hmm. And in this case, it's a relationship that ends. But she's content to have had that one love in her life. She's content that, she'll never forget that one person in her life. So it's an amazing song.
I like to hear how the story, the message behind the song, and if you don't mind, we could play it next and have you introduce it and have the listeners listen to it right now.
Sure, that'd be awesome.
Okay, so we got go ahead and introduce it, and then I'll play it.
Okay, this is El Más Querido.
This is Missy Garcia. Okay, cool. It's such a good song.
Thank you so much. I love it, and I've been singing.
One of my favorites from you, and thank you so much for always sharing your music with us, and just being so welcoming. Every time I see you, you're just, and I laugh all the time, because right away I go up to you, and I'm like, oh, there's Missy, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so tall.
Oh, well, thank you, Peaches. Thank you for being supportive since day one. Thank you so much. And I'm glad you enjoyed the song. I'm glad you like it. And I hope that all the listeners and all my fans and friends and family, we've been getting a good response. So that's a good thing.
Yes.
And I hope everybody, likes it and enjoys it as much as we did. We had lots of fun recording it. And Eddie he said he enjoyed producing it. And I mean, I've got the guys that recorded it, that helped produce it. The musicians, we have Mr. Chente Barrera on the drums.
Oh, nice.
And then we have Ray Diaz de Leon on accordion.
Oh, cool.
And I mean, these are all like monster musicians. They've been in the industry forever, and so it's amazing. It's fun, and I'm honored that they, that would accept to be part of the album. So it's an awesome feeling.
And the name of the album
is Que Haría Sin Ti, and we're shooting for early October.
Oh, okay.
And we've got lots of surprises on that album.
Oh, I can't wait.
I've got a lot of original music on there as well, and I also have my brother joining me in one of those songs.
Oh, nice.
So that's going to be awesome. Yes. So no, we have a lot of surprises on this album, and I'm excited to finish it up and release it already. We're almost there.
Oh, good, and I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to get my hands on it, and then we'll do another interview for sure, and we'll talk about all the songs on there, and just maybe we'll do one of those. I used to do what's called a review and rewind kind of show, where it's like Facebook Live, and I bring you on to my live feed, and then we go through each single, but just like a snippet, and we talk about the songs and how it came about and how you felt at the time, just an artist's background. So maybe we could do that again.
Yes, definitely. That would be awesome. Just let me know when, and we always reach out to you, let you know when there's new music coming out. So, I mean, as soon as this is done, we will be contacting you. And like I said, I appreciate all of your support and all the listeners. Thank you so much for tuning in. And like I said, I want to thank my coworkers and my boss for letting me, being so flexible with me, and all my friends and family, and of course my husband. And all the DJs and all of you guys. Without you, this wouldn't be possible for me. So thank you so much for supporting my journey. Really appreciate it. Love you guys.
You're welcome, Missy, and thank you for taking time out and giving me the interview, and for always being such a great person. I admire you, your strength, your courage, and my prayers always for you and your family.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
God bless you, Missy. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, mi gente, that was Missy Garcia, and she is amazing. Let me tell you, her strength says a whole lot. And somebody that can go through what she's gone through, stage 4 cancer, and has bounced back, has fought back, says a lot about the strength that she has and the faith in God, and belief in that music heals, and so much thanks to Missy for calling in. I know she was at work, so I don't want to keep the interview too long, but thank Missy so much for taking time out of her day.
We are home of the Brown Sound, broadcasting worldwide. TejanosBest.com.